There are days when life moves the same way. It always does the same routines, the same small conversations, the same quiet rhythm of getting through the hours. And yet, beneath all of that, your heart feels heavier than anyone around you would ever guess. It's a familiar kind of weight, the kind you've learned to carry without making a sound. You show up where you need to be, respond the way you're expected to respond, and keep yourself steady enough that no one thinks to ask if you're tired. But you feel it in the slow steps you take without noticing, in the deep breaths you let out when no one is looking, in the way your mind drifts, even when the room around you is full. And maybe this heaviness didn't arrive all at once. Maybe it gathered quietly, tiny worries, subtle disappointments, unspoken fears, old aches that never fully healed, all settling inside you little by little, until your heart became the place where everything rests when it has nowhere else to go. Sometimes strength becomes a habit, something you do automatically, even when it costs you more than you admit. You keep telling yourself you'll rest soon, you'll slow down later, you'll take a breath when things calm down. But later keeps moving further away, and your heart keeps stretching to hold more than it should. And still, you push through the day with a quiet grace that no one sees but you. Not because you're unaffected, but because you've learned to carry your heaviness in the softest way you know how. But even quiet hearts deserve relief. Even gentle souls need moments where nothing is asked of them. It's okay if you're tired. It's okay if your strength feels thin. It's okay if you need a pause, not to figure everything out, but simply to let the weight settle instead of pretending it isn't there. Let yourself soften. Let the world move around you for a moment without asking you to meet every expectation. Sometimes, the most healing thing you can do is give yourself permission to stop holding everything so tightly. One day, this heaviness will ease not because you forced it to, but because you finally gave your heart the space to breathe again. Until then, walk gently with yourself. Move slower if you need to. And remember, there is nothing weak about needing a moment to rest the parts of you that have been carrying too much alone.